ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. You ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Striding in is Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So in now for Chicago, Jock Peterson. Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are. Zach Davies is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
249 the average coming in, 15 long balls, and 32 driven in. The 1-0 home. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus one more.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. A ball and no strikes. That average at 291 to start the day. 15 long balls, and the RBI counted 35. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's got it, and there's one down now. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead. Second inning set to go, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. One down.
That is fifth.
Up next, David Bodie. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. The 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, James McCann.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
McCann.
Too high, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The pitcher, Carlos.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now at the plate here is Zach Davies, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering. Bullet back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So now here is Jock Peterson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the third now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch of the AB now. Now the 0-1.
Out 1-1. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Now batting, first base.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
The batter number 24.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Conforto rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with two.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and he'll just step on third and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch, hard hit towards center. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in next, David Bodie singled in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Hit on the ground out to short. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Up next to the Cubs.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, and you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the 4th. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Right there for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carlos.
Next up from New York, Carlos Carrasco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
That's popped up. Modi ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
So next to hit is Ian Happ. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. 0-1 the count. from the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
This is in the air to left. Pillar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next, it'll be Jock Peterson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Racing back, the right fielder gone into the upper tank. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The first baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
David Peterson, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. At the plate, David Bodie, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Swing, and he pops him up. Cano ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Mets 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Fouled away. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Next to hit is Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Peterson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
As a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's another 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Zach Davies. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
A ball and a strike. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
3-0 now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's in there, 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. One and 2. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 6-5 now.
The catcher, number 33.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, James McCann. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left fielder,
So stepping in is Kevin Pillar, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Jeff McNeil will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McNeil is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 6-6 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the 0-1. And there goes Pilar. Pitch is high. The throw. Offline throw. But they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Aaron Luke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Aaron Luke.
And now the first pitch. Ian Happ is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here it comes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Chris Bryant is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pilar arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So now into the box is Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now a 7-6 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Late that time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Count even now at 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Here's the 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Mets 6. Brandon Workman will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 45. Brandon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Baez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Back to the rhythm.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. This one's flared out toward left. Hayes ranging into the outfield. And he goes to second with it. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Now back.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jake Marisnick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Pause, now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Stepping up is Chris Bryant. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Line towards center field. Nimmo is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Jerry Familia answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Conforto is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they... So a new pitcher entering the fray now.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete.
First pitch of the AB now. This is in the air to right. Bryant moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting second.
Next to stand in is Robinson Cano, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box, J.D. Davis. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First offering.
Look at the
Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready now is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now into the box, Wilson Contreras. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Roberto Ozuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, James McCann.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in will be Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Now this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 2, Dominic Smith.
First delivery to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Low. I think that was the slurve there. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 9-6 the final tally in this one. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Davies earns win number 4 on the season. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Clear the base, pick up the pace. I'm out of chase, money in case. Clear the base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Pick up the pace. 2 scene ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on third, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. Now alien beamed it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Wayne Wall.
Here now is
that's you with that big Benz. That's you that can't keep old because you keep yelling the friends. You gotta go to court. You got service subpoena for child support. That was that nerve. You ain't even get a chance to say a word. I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds. You ready to bust you somebody? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your partners be clean, You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your business. And don't be crying, and it's something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is.
Inside the Show with Justin